Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the BCIT map, and this race is from the 2019 Vancouver Sprint Camp. It's a very, very nice map, and so the Vancouver Sprint Camp is one of the biggest events or orienteering events in Canada, and namely Western Canada. It's an annual event, and so Vancouver has a lot of good sprint maps, as we can see. And so we're just going to be looking at this race and the other one, which were the last two races. And this one was the setup. So depending on our time after the winner of this race, we were starting the second race with a little bit behind them, basically. So, yeah. And this event was really good. I liked it because we had a lot of competition, so it was great. So the GPSs we're going to see today are mine, Jan Erik's, and Damien's again. Nobody else gave me or posted their GPSs, so that's all we're going to get. And so Damien and Jan run faster, so I'm going to run it once where they just go through to see how far basically I'm behind, and I think I'm usually a minute or 2 minutes behind them both. So I'm gonna auto center it, and I'm just gonna gonna kind of start it from 1, so we get a good idea of what the course is like. So yeah, there's a lot of fast running. It's a very nice course, and here we'll have, you know what, we're gonna just start it from here, and I'm going to slow it down 20 times, 6 times, 5 times, 4 times. Yeah, okay, so we'll just keep it at 4 times, and I'll just discuss the race, I guess, as we go, and maybe I'll do some mass starts to test out some legs. So 1 to 2 is a very straightforward leg. I think I made a little bit of a mistake on 1 because of the underpasses, but that's sort of irrelevant. So here we can see I'm already 20 seconds behind Jan Erik. Damien's a little bit behind him. Hopefully I started them at exactly the same time, but here Jan Erik goes to 3 through the stairs, and then Damien and I come around the left side over the wall. So there was some snow here, so it wasn't the fastest. But then I exit through the stairs, so the stairs weren't that bad. Usually stairs are bad, but I don't think they were that bad in this case. So I'm going to just restart it here from 4. So here I thought for some reason going right wouldn't be a bad idea, but I misread the distances because both controls are slightly more offset to the left side than I thought. I actually lost 10 seconds or so on that control, so that was probably one of my biggest mistakes, or only mistakes on this course. And I'll just restart it from, oh no, we're all going different, yeah, okay, I'll just restart it from here. So now these 3 controls were interesting. We all took different routes. So Damien and I came from the north because the control was on the top, but Jan came from the south, and then he came around the bottom. And then I came up the stairs, and so did Jan, and Damien went around because he's really avoiding the stairs, if you can tell. And it's all about the same, to be honest. Nobody's really too far ahead. The GPS isn't exactly perfect because the buildings kind of skew the signal, and so that's why it's a little bit wonky. It's not the most precise, but it gives us a good idea of the approximate time it's taking people, and the approximate time and the routes that we take. So to number 12, we all took the same route, so that was definitely the most optimal. Going around to the sides, because this wasn't blocked off, there was no reason to not go, keeping as close to the line as possible. Number 13 was pretty straightforward. We just came up this trail or this path up into the control on the corner, and then here we ran over here. So this was an olive green, so I actually jumped over it, and it doesn't seem too fast. And then here was my second mistake, where I accidentally ran up these stairs a little bit, and Jan Erik did the same thing. So we can see that you need to be careful on sprint maps when there's multiple alleys that you could kind of mistake for each other. Yeah, and then here, that's basically the whole race. So yeah, it was a pretty simple race. There wasn't honestly too much route choice on this one, but it was very nice. And if you're looking, I guess, at this here, I'm just gonna turn that off. If you're looking at this map, or this is a good example of a good course on this map if you're going to be running here in the future. But yeah, like to 1, 2 is straight, no route choice. 3, we had to make this decision of taking the stairs or not. And I think it's fair to take them once to see if you're not sure how slow they are. Take them once and then base your decision off of that. So here we had to cross there was basically 1, 2, 3 options to take the stairs, and so if you took them once and lost 5 seconds or 10 seconds, then you could kind of make the decision not to take it the other times. But in these cases they weren't too bad, and you could actually get through them pretty fast, so I think they weren't that detrimental. 10 to 11 we all took the same route, to 12 was the same, so there wasn't too much spectacular route choices on this one. But yeah, it was a very nice course, and I had a good run, so I didn't lose too much time, just those 2 little bobbles, which put me in a really good position on the setup. And I was really close to a lot of other people, so that was a lot of fun, and I'll discuss that in the next video. See you. Bye.